Coffee News. Get your coffee news here. The most widely read publication in the world in coffee shops and restaurants. Get your coffee news.
Thanks. So why am I picking up this newspaper? Because it's obviously a free gift for the customers of this coffee shop. And I feel like a little light reading to pass the time while I have a cup of coffee. I'm really worn out, and I'd like to take my mind off work for a while. Let's see. Hey, look, that's curious. Let's see here. Well, I know you're intrigued. And I bet you're wondering, what is this Coffee News? And above all, what can it do for my company? And why should I advertise in it? Well, fine, we're going to answer those questions. To begin with, I'm going to tell you a success story. Coffee News was created in 1988 in Winnipeg, Manitoba, in Canada. And it was founded by Jean Dong, a prestigious international expert in advertising and marketing techniques. When she designed the publication, she incorporated more than 17 different super learning and subliminal techniques to encourage people to read it. This system, unique in the world, was spectacularly successful. And the business grew so fast that in less than 15 years, it became the most widely read publication in coffee shops and restaurants, thanks to the benefits it offers both readers and advertisers. Readers become faithful and assiduous consumers of the publication because it's fun and entertaining, while advertisers find that it's an indispensable marketing and communication tool for their companies. The majority of the businesses are in North America, Europe, and Australia. Coffee News is read in more than 22 countries, and the main characteristic that makes it such a highly regarded publication is its positive outlook. It makes people smile. There's no bad news in here. Do you know how enjoyable it is to read something this nice? Especially while I'm waiting for them to bring me my food, of course. Thanks. A beer and the daily special, please. In addition, since I come here quite often, I know I have different content to read each week. I don't know what it is about this newspaper, but I even read the advertisements. I don't know, it inspires my trust. The people who advertise in here seem like good people to me. Let's see what Coffee News can really do for my business. Coffee News isn't just advertising. No, it's a true communication and marketing plan for small and mid-sized companies within their area of influence. All the advertisers enjoy exclusivity. No other company in their business activity can advertise itself here while their advertisement is running. Since it's just one sheet, the advertisers are guaranteed to appear on either the front or the back cover, ensuring that their advertisements are in full view. Their advertisement won't be lost in a sea of news and different formats. In addition, the advertisements are so attractive that they form part of the publication's appealing and fun contents. Coffee News is distributed in the area of activity of the advertiser's business, reaching his potential customers with maximum efficiency. The points of distribution where Coffee News is offered are visited frequently by these customers: coffee shops, restaurants, hotels. Advertising in Coffee News is more cost-effective than it is in other media. Small and mid-sized companies come out ahead. The customers of coffee shops and restaurants can take a copy of Coffee News with them to share with their friends, or return it to the display. It's been proven that in this way, each copy is read by an average of 7 people. The placement of the advertisements rotates each week so that all the advertisers have the chance to appear at the top of the front page at least once a month. You want more reasons to convince you of the benefits of advertising in Coffee News? Well, look, in addition to the very original concept that the publication represents, we have another essential reason for you. Coffee shops and restaurants love receiving Coffee News because that way they can offer their customers a high-quality, appealing, and enjoyable publication which entertains them while they're waiting. I'm going to share with you some of the little secrets that make Coffee News the most widely read publication in coffee shops and restaurants around the world. For example, the positive psychological effects of its design and advertising, as well as its attractive and unusual contents. If a reader takes 5 minutes of her time to read a 2-page issue of Coffee News, but on the other hand takes 20 minutes to read another 50-page publication, that means she pays 6 to 12 times more attention to our newspaper than to the other publication. That's obvious, isn't it? The newspaper is designed so that while the customer is reading a news article in the central part, running his eyes over it from left to right, he also sees the advertisements on both sides of the article. And the color is no accident. Studies have shown that the sepia color of the publication transmits professionality, friendliness, likableness, and in short, trust. By selling trust, we break down the barriers to advertising that any reader may have from time to time. The fact that Coffee News is distributed at eating establishments is no accident either. When we eat, we're more receptive and relaxed. It's a pleasant activity. People who eat alone will be especially grateful for something to entertain themselves so as not to feel uncomfortable. Do you know the number of coffee shops, restaurants, hotels, and leisure centers that are in your area? In short, it's in your hands to take advantage of the great opportunity to position your business where you want it, that is, in the minds of your consumers, and to influence their buying habits in your favor. Can you imagine being present in dozens of store windows throughout your area of influence? Don't forget, the keys to the success of your company are positioning and buying habits. Get them with Coffee News.
Excuse me, could you tell me where a rental car office near here?
Yes, there's one on the next block. It's the best in the area.
Thank you very much.
Don't miss this great opportunity and entrust your communications to Coffee News. Thousands of companies around the world already are. And remember, we're working towards one single objective: your success. See you in Coffee News.